This is Dad's Barina. I'm going to go over it, try and tidy it up a little bit. It's not worth going fully to town on. You never know what I might do, but I'll start with some simple things. So I've just been detailing it a little bit, getting rid of some paint scuffs from minor accos, like for example on the wheel rim here. I'll show photos of that so you can see what I'm talking about. There's a scratch along here, bit of a little dent scratch. There's also a slight ding there. That's not the worst of it. There's also this scratch here. That's this exposed metal on this rim arch, as well as a lot of paint along the underside on the rails. There's rubbed off paint here and here on the door, on the sill above the doors. Oh, we've got a missing rubber surround of the rear quarter glass there, or half one left. And yeah, we've got pinstripings in disrepair, more paint and tar on the rails. We've got this big scratch in the bonnet. That's scratch away paint. It's not from the donor car, it's actually underneath. And scratch on the light. Could probably repair that. This thing here didn't come off with cutting compound, so I'll have to get a bit hardcore. There's a bit of stuff on the front we can't see at the moment. I'll get to that. I'll pull the car out later and do another video after I've washed it. Yeah, but anyway, this is Dad's little Barina. It's a pretty straight little car. Just try and get back a bit so to give you a better view. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, it's quite straight, apart from those little hiccups that I showed you. It runs well, very original, classic old car. I'd like to get it going again. That's the interior. Okay, I'm inside now. So we'll start it and see if the battery's held its charge after it was charged. I did start this a couple of weeks ago. I took the air cleaner element off and tightened up some of the screws on the carby because the engine was running a bit rough. It took quite a while to get running well, after running it for a little while before it'd warm up and run normally. It'd kind of sputter and choke, and basically just seemed like vacuum problems, like carburetor problems. So had similar problems before, where it's just a matter of the carby having hard gaskets or loose vacuum leaks and things like that. So I tightened down all the screws on the carby, tightened it all up, put air cleaner back on, and started it with a charged battery, and it started first time, and it ran beautifully. So hopefully it's not going to prove me wrong now. We'll start her up. Yeah, it seems to be alright. Started easy enough. Was having a lot of trouble starting it prior to fiddling with the carby. It's missing a bit. Yeah, Don't know what that is. That's not good. Maybe something's still not quite right with the carby, or maybe it's just something else, like maybe there's a bit of oil in the cylinder head, in the valves. Maybe, yeah, could be anything, but it's running quite well now. So, don't know what's going on there, we'll have to check that out. Now the other thing that happened was the brakes locked on. And I think that was the rear right wheel was locked solid, wouldn't rotate at all. I think that was the brake cylinder. Because after spraying a bit of WD-40 into the drum, eventually loosened up and freed up, and I was able to back the car out. And I'm just backed out then, no worries at all. It's not stuck now. But I have got a brake cylinder, so I'll replace it. Yeah, anyway, we'll do some more checking of that later.